Hi, this is the PickSix Sportscast with me, Chris, and my co-host, Cyrus.
You're acting like I'm threatening you to read it off of a cue card. I'm just sitting here behind the teleprompter with a loaded gun pointed right at your face. Like, it's the Pick Six Sportscast.
I'm sorry,
Ah. Basically, it's football, and I don't know football.
and I
I
vaguely do.
well, okay, you know more of some things and I know more of the other things. Basically, I have a few things that I would like to talk about. Beings that week 19 was absolute or 19, good god. We're
That's the
we're
playoffs, my guy.
no, that's not even the playoffs, dog. That's the Pro Bowl. Like
Jesus.
okay, week 9 was insane because of the trade deadline and everything that happened. So I don't know what we want to talk about first, whether or not it's the trade or the trade deadline, or my pick for this week's poverty franchise, or like what do you want to start with? The games this week? Do you just want to recap the games real quick?
Yeah, let's just do the games because I'm angry and I really don't want to talk about the trade deadline yet.
Okay, that's fair. So number one on the list, Thursday night football was Ravens. Unfortunately, my favorite team. Against the Dolphins. Fortunately, one of my least favorite teams. Uh,
Yeah.
28-6. Goddamn, Lamar returned like Jesus Christ on like the third day, dog. Like, bro comes back on that Sunday game. Well, what was the week before? Hang on, I need to see this. Beats the Bears. Okay, and
Yeah.
another spoiler for this week: Bears beat the Bengals, which goddamn. But came back, beat the Bears 30-16, and then on the short week went and dominated the Dolphins. Like the defense fucking destroyed Tua, turned the ball over. Like,
Well, to be fair, technically he didn't do it on a short week because it was a short week. John Harbaugh decided that hey, we're not going to play him. We'll play Snoop Huntley. So Snoop Huntley beat the Bears last week, and then Lamar came back to beat the Dolphins this week.
oh my god, that's amazing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Lamar Jackson, 18 for 23, 204 yards, 4 tutties. Tua turned the ball over, 25 for 40. Okay, this is my first time looking at the stats.
Yeah, it's kind of
200,
nuts.
261 yards, one INT, and one whole. Wait. In place of the 4 touchdown stats on Google, Tua has one interception, and that's it. That is beautiful. Derrick Henry
Like
actually
a
decided to run the ball for once. 19 carries for 119 yards. Yeah.
yes.
Zay Flowers, 5 receptions, 64 yards. Oh, God. Versus Jalen Waddle, 6 receptions for 82. Okay, reading these receiving and passing stats from Tua, bar the,
Mm-hmm.
the completion percentage,
Right.
bro was actually onto something. More yardage, but less touchdowns. Actually, no touchdowns. I think those are both. Were those both? Were those both field goals? There's no way,
To be
right?
honest with you, I'm starting to think so
I need to
because
see.
I don't think. Yeah, no, Devon Achane didn't get a touchdown either rushing.
Dude,
So
not a.
those were both two field goals.
Yes, because the kicker is 6 points. Oh my god.
What's even funnier is it could have been 28-9, but the field goal kicker missed a kick.
Wow. That checks out. Because he who shall not be named, got replaced this year.
Yeah, let's not name him.
Malachi Starks with the interception. All right.
Yeah.
God, going down the list of tackles. Roquan Smith, 9 tackles, 3 assists. Yeah, all right. I don't want to get too caught up in this, but a 53-yard kick return is. Yeah, they got fucking stomped.
All right. You want me to do the next game?
Yeah. I have to scroll
All
back to
right.
it. Yeah.
All right. So we
Oh.
got 49ers.
Oh! Go.
Yeah.
Go. Go.
All right.
Don't even.
We got 49ers versus Giants. The 49ers are proving that injuries, yes, suck, but also you can still go, what is it? Yeah, 6-3 with next to nobody on any side of the ball. Down Brock Purdy, they're down all of their starting wide receivers as far as I can tell. And their two front defensive guys that everybody loves to death, Fred Warner and Nick Bosa. And they're doing fantastic, 34-24. Now the Giants, I will say nobody expected much from them, so the 24 is actually kind of nice. And if you look at the stat line, Jackson Dart going 24 for 33 for 191 yards and 2 touchdowns is actually kind of impressive considering he's out his one wide receiver, number two wide receiver, his starting running back, and so many other things. And he's still doing decent. I mean, he's not doing fantastic, but I mean, what else can you expect when your number one wide receiver, who is Malik Neighbors, who everybody considers a godsend in New York, goes out with an injury for the rest of the season? And you also lose Cam Scatterbo for the whole entire rest of the season,
I'm gonna
which
say
is
it
a touchy
once.
subject for
I'm gonna
Cyrus. So,
I'm gonna say it once and I'm gonna say it loud. Give Dart some fucking receivers. Oh, dude. Like, the fucking passes. I was seeing clips of Jackson Dart looking like seasoned Tom Brady in the pocket. Calm, cool as a cucumber, because besides some probably middle of the pack guys. Like, and just fucking hailing the ball out there for massive yardage. Like, right on the numbers, and the ball is on the ground. Where it was in your hands. What, you got fucking Vaseline on your hands? Quit jerking it on the sidelines, my man. Catch the ball. That would have been a tutty. Anyway.
yeah.
Yes,
Oh
and
my
Scadaboo
god.
goes down week 8 to the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles. Yeah. I said to an Eagles fan, I looked at him and I looked him in the face and I went, "You had to kill Scadaboo to get a victory. How do you feel?" He just looks at me and goes, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "No. No, you're not."
No, you know.
The
Oh
Giants,
god.
listen, the Giants have a year, okay? They have a year. It's coming. It's not this one. But
Yeah, here's the problem though. If they don't perform, there's a good chance the GM gets fired and the coach gets fired, and then they have to start over from nothing next year, which
yeah,
kind of screws over a young quarterback.
but they also have Darth Vader in the pocket, so
Well, yeah, I'm sure he can adjust, but look at Chicago before Caleb Williams, and that is the definition of fire coach at while quarterback's still there, bring in new quarterback, fire coach, and just keep alternating. Because Justin Fields, when he was in Chicago, had 5 offensive coordinators within 3 seasons.
ooh.
And that is why Justin Fields is no longer good.
Yeah, too many dads, too many cooks, too many cooks.
Yeah.
Uh, man. To be fair though, the Niners and Mac Jones, I gotta give Mac Jones some credit, man. He stepped up and is actually doing pretty well. I mean, 19 for 24 is a pretty fucking good, but like, yeah, 28 carries for Christian McCaffrey. Are you mental? On top of 5 receptions for 67 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, it's kind of just Kyle Shanahan's system, which is why everybody says that any quarterback could do that in that system, and why nobody understands why they paid Brock Purdy the money that they did, which I can get, but also, I mean, maybe he sees something in Brock Purdy he doesn't see in anybody else. So,
Yeah, paycheck.
yeah.
Listen, if Mac Jones can carry this team at least into the playoffs, let alone through the playoffs, where he's basically just pulling people out of the injury ward, it's literally any time that there's a football game with the Niners involved, it is literally atomic bomb versus baby. Like, like, uh, it is. Man, I mean, you're hearing names that you would have never heard otherwise because, like, second and third string guys are getting called up. I mean, guys are coming off the practice squad. Like, it is some interesting stuff. But
100%.
it's always fun to see because it's like ragtag. Like, what I would consider the Niners is like the A team right now because it's just whatever they could throw together with duct tape and zip ties to win a game.
Yeah,
And the
not
best
wrong.
part is they are winning games. But all right, game 3. Chargers Titans 27-20. I'm gonna say it, pretty
Hmm.
unremarkable, and it's not because I don't like any of these teams. The Titans are now 1-8.
Yeah,
Tough.
it is tough.
Hey, the Chargers are going pretty good. You know, Herbert's got that the pretty white girl streak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, uh, here's the problem though. The Chargers now have to deal with a tough schedule towards the back half, from what I remember, and also
Let me see.
they're starting. I think it
Oh.
was either starting right tackle is out for the whole entire season before the season even started, and now Joe Alt, their starting left tackle, is out for the whole rest of the season.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Their back half of the season is pretty tough. I mean, they go up against you guys, the Steelers, next week or this coming week.
Yes.
Excuse me. I mean, then they have the Jags, which I mean, I'm gonna call that roughly a 60-40 on whether or not the Chargers win.
Yeah.
Raiders Chargers. I think the Chargers will win. I mean, the Raiders are ramping up, but I mean, it's still gonna be the Chargers, man. Chargers Eagles. Oof. Chargers Chiefs. Cowboys
Oof.
Texans Broncos. Broncos,
Yeah.
yes. Cowboys, no.
No.
Uh, well, I mean, Chargers win against the Cowboys is what I mean. Broncos are gonna win against the Chargers, and the
Well, yeah.
Texans game. I mean, whatever. Do you remember when Oh, dude, I can't remember his name, and I'm gonna get shit for it. The Texans QB, dude.
CJ.
Yeah, CJ. Do you remember when CJ Stroud was a rookie, and everybody's like, "This guy's got so much potential. There's huge promise," and yeah, no.
That's what I was gonna say. You gotta talk about it.
No, yeah. I mean, I I see fear in that man's face like I've never seen fear before. It is, yeah. It's like a 7-year-old waiting in line for a roller coaster, but it's every snap.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, that's all I got either. Vikings Lions.
What?
I have to say that
Oh,
yeah.
what a
JJ McCarthy comes back and beats a division rival by 3 points. And I believe he had a good game. Let me double check. Yeah,
14 for
14 for 20.
25.
Yeah,
Eh,
143 yards. I believe, yeah, he also ran it 9 times for 12 yards
oh, right.
and a touchdown. So this man has touchdowns.
And an interception. But yeah, we don't talk about it. So what? He had what? 2 throwing touchdowns and a running touchdown. Okay, yeah. Uh
But the Lions didn't do terrible. It's just kind of towards the back half, I believe. The defense just wasn't keeping them in it as much, and it also doesn't help that their kicker missed a field goal.
it's interesting seeing how like the dispersion here. Like Jared Goff went 25 for 37, 284 yards. So they only have 20 carries on, the 20 rushing plays. Or I should say 20 carries. Yeah, rush plays, whatever. For a combined of 65 yards. And they had 37 pass attempts. Meanwhile, the Vikings had 25 pass attempts and a combined 29 carries.
Yeah.
9 of which are your quarterback.
To be fair, like everybody knows what JJ McCarthy can do, and they're just adhering to his skill set, how shall say.
Yeah, his strengths, we'll say. I mean, 9 carries for 78 yards. Aaron Jones, put him on the fantasy team. Like, yeah, all right.
It's fine. I lost fantasy last week because I had to go up against Josh Allen, Christian McCaffrey, and everybody else.
Ooh, bless your
Yeah,
heart.
not fun.
Okay. Other game I was not prepared for. The outcome. The Falcons versus Patriots.
Yeah, that was kind of surprising, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Patriots have been on a streak, man, with Drake May. Like, this man is a legend. It took them 5 years to find their next fucking, like, franchise quarterback. How? How does this happen?
Oh, I know how this happens.
19 for 29?
Yeah, Cyrus, they're 7-2, not because they're good.
Oh, did they have a really easy schedule?
Their hardest game that they won
Yeah.
was against the Buffalo Bills, and they only won by 3.
Oh.
They literally played, and these are all the games that they won, so prepare yourself. They played the Dolphins,
Oh.
beat them 33-27. Panthers beat them 42-13. Saints beat them 25-19. The Titans beat them 31-13. Beat the Browns 32-13, and they just beat the Falcons.
Oh God, I just looked at the back half of their season.
It
The
is
Jets, which okay, look at another one.
yeah.
Well, they got the Bucks, the Jets. So Bucks is iffy, Jets is they win. Bengals, Giants, Bills, Ravens, Jets again, Dolphins. So they're gonna get 2 wins right at the end. We'll call that Jets and Dolphins.
Yeah, and the Bills Patriots game, that might be a tough fought battle, but I think the Bills get revenge.
Mm-hmm.
And the fucking Ravens game, I don't think they win that one either. Because
Yeah.
once your defense gets healthy, which it will, because that's the back half of the season.
Yeah, once we actually have players I know the names of. Ay, ay, ay.
So like
the poor Pats.
they're like I don't want to say it because like we haven't gotten to that game yet, but just for foreshadowing, they're like the Colts this year, where it's like, oh, cool, they have a great record. They wasn't really built on great wins.
Speaking of the Colts, your team versus the Colts.
Yeah, defense finally showed up. 6 turnovers. We made Indiana Jones look like Danny Dimes of New York again.
6 turnovers and he still only lost by a score, though. Please continue.
The problem with Tomlin is he lets his foot off the gas towards the end, and then it gets close, and then he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, let me put my foot back on the gas." It's like this. You already screwed up.
Trying to
We
ramp
should've
your
just
guys
had
back up is harder than keeping them going.
Yeah, we should have just been steady with the rampage of production. And Aaron Rodgers even said this week, he said that the offense didn't play as well as they wanted to. The defense finally showed up, so he was happy about that, but the offense should have done more, which I agree with, because the offense didn't do a whole lot of much of anything.
Aaron
And
25 for 35 with 1
yeah,
passing touchdown. Ouch.
yeah, they didn't do great, and the rushing yards weren't good either.
31 was
So
your highest. Ouch.
yeah, exactly. So like the offense didn't do much, but the defense finally showed up, which is fantastic. We've been waiting for that all season. I'm still not on the boat of wanting us to win a whole crap ton, but
Yeah.
it's nice to win. But also, we have the highest paid defense, and it took them until week 9 to show up.
Against the Colts by a score. Okay, I will give you insane credit for 6 turnovers against the Colts, who, while may have had a bit of an easy season, are still on a bit of a rampage. But like,
My thing is like I will take the credit for that. Like I will gladly have my team be like, yeah, you guys did good. Only because we also held Jonathan Taylor, the league's leading rusher this year, to 45 yards.
Wow. Through 14 carries too, and it's not like they didn't use him. There's 14 carries for 45 yards. I want to see what his average yardage is because I can't do math off the top of my head. 3 yards. They averaged 3.2 yards.
Oh my god.
And they had Jones running 3 times. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
4 yards total. Ouch. I have to say,
That's what I'm saying.
out of all of the stats that I've ever seen, now this is coming from a small pool, but 50 pass attempts has to be one of the highest I've seen in a single game in a long time. Going 31 for 50 and still losing, it checks out. I mean, but 50 pass attempts, god damn. 342 yards with 2 receivers over 100 yards that game. Wow, those turnovers mattered.
They did.
Both Alec Pierce and Michael Pittman Jr. were 115 yards each. 6 receptions and 9 receptions, respectively. Ouch. And then you had Josh Downs with 57, Tyler Warren with 26, Jonathan Taylor with 12.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, it's hard to look at these stats and go, they lost? Until you see all the turnovers, pretty much.
Well, what's great is we've had offensive line problems this whole past 5 years.
Yeah.
Since Big Ben in essence decided that he was going to retire, I think 2 years before he actually did, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah.
We've had offensive line problems.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden I'm like this. I hear that our right tackle, Troy Fautanu, hasn't allowed a sack all season, which is great. Roger Jones is finally getting into a rhythm on the left side, which is fantastic. And I was watching highlights from the Colts Steelers game, and I fucking watched Troy Fontano go from one guy to realizing DeForest Buckner is about to fucking hit Aaron Rodgers and levels a 300-pound defensive tackle. I'm like, okay, I think we have a right tackle of the future right here.
He had the game sense, man. He was like, "Hey, wait a minute," and just blew him
He
up.
he decleated this motherfucker.
Oh, dude, even looking at the stats, right? The stats spread and just overall totals. The Colts lost that game? Like 115 yards over 2 receivers, not to mention the rest of the supporting cast. And you guys, your top receiver had 56 yards. Like, what happened? Did they catch the ball at the 3-yard line? Did they start at the 3-yard line, work their asses all the way up to the opposing 10, and then throw a pick? Like, having not watched this game, it is so hard to look at these stats and be like, no way, and then hear 6 turnovers and go, oh my god, it mattered.
So, what's funny is it was 6. 5 of them actually were like, we recovered, I believe.
Yeah.
So it was 2 Daniel Jones fumbles and 3 Daniel Jones interceptions.
Jesus Christ. I think that for Christmas we should get Daniel Jones a pair of sticky gloves. Like, either that or like a stick 'em. Like, hey bro, just put this in your hand warmer and don't tell anybody. And when you stick your hands in there,
1980.
yeah, exactly. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Is that all you have to say? Because, like, I mean, you won, so you're not gonna be nearly as loud as I was expecting.
Well, it's a win, and I'm happy it's a win. It's great it's a win. I'm still hesitant because I know this team. I've been watching this team since I was 6 years old. I'm now 23. Like, I know that what they do.
Listen.
They lead you on falsely, and then at the end of the season, it's like a plane crash where you can't look away.
I was gonna say, dude, watching the Steelers play every year, they lead you on just enough that you think that maybe Tomlin was right, and then they don't make it to the playoffs, or they make it to the playoffs, lose wild card or round 1. Like,
That has been my hell.
It's always, it's like they'll lose to a team they shouldn't have lost to. Like, let's call it they lost to the Jets, right? And you'll be like, I don't understand how we lost this. We fucking, and then they'll pull out a win against like Kansas City or Philadelphia. And then you're sitting there and you're like, what happened here? Like, did we just not care against the Jets? Did we put in like toddlers, or what happened?
That is the consistent thing. Tomlin will play down to his competition, which is the most annoying thing. Because it's like, we know you're better than this. What are you doing?
Why are we winning by 2 scores against a team that like was in the playoffs last year, and then we're losing to somebody who hasn't been a wild card contender for 3 years?
If we're gonna get mollywopped, I want to get mollywopped by a team that makes sense, not the fucking
I love it.
low levels.
Oh, I love it because it's like being a Ravens fan this year is great because I just don't care. Like, I watch games, I see us lose, and I think the one game I might have watched like week 2 of this year, and we sat there and we watched the game, and we were like 3 scores behind or something, and we just 3 scores behind, and then they hit us with like a 15-yard penalty, and everybody in the room just went, "Yeah, I've seen enough." And I'm not joking. My whole family will watch a Ravens game. We all just stood up, turned the TV off, and left. And that was the last time all of us have watched a Ravens game. They won this past Sunday. I walked into the house and I went, "Hey, the Ravens won today." And Jeff looks at me and goes, "Oh, did they?" And I went, "Yeah." And Josh goes, "Oh, the Ravens won?" And I go, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then Thursday comes and they win again, and I'm like, don't do that. Don't give me hope.
Well, you guys have to be near perfect because, like, now everybody's like, they'll win the North, and it's like, okay, but they have to go like 6-3 or 7-2 the rest of the season.
Listen, if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be the Ravens, and then they're just gonna lose in the championship round anyway. Like, listen, if anyone, okay, it's gonna be us. Do you remember last year in the fucking the championship? All of the memes about like Lamerica and like
Oh
Lamar
yeah.
being our savior from Taylor Swift and everything. Dude, with how much hype was behind it, I swore we would have won that game. And then we didn't. Uh, yeah, all right.
Our teams, man.
Yeah, we picked good ones, I'll tell you what.
Mm.
Speaking of good ones, the game between the Broncos and the Texans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was.
That was a hell of a game.
Yeah, I want to see if I could see the play-by-play here. Ah. Wait. The game ended on a field goal, but it was a Houston field goal. All right. I know, you look at the score, you see 18-15 Denver over Houston, and you go, it must have been one of those close games where it's a field goal. And I look down, I'm like, yeah. Oh, wait, no, never mind, that's the first quarter. No, it was ended with a field goal from the Broncos. Sorry, I just don't know how to read the screen I'm looking at.
Oh my god.
Yardage, total yardage between the two. There's a 3-yard disparity. 271 on the Broncos versus 268 on Houston.
What's funny is
What?
Houston possessed the ball for the longest.
That's fair, but Broncos had more yards per play. So, I mean, yeah, but I mean, yeah. I love seeing the game leaders. I mean, wait, Dave Mills. What?
Yeah, Davis Mills.
Is Stroud out?
CJ got injured. He's not starting week 10.
Did I not know this? Oh, that's amazing.
No, I just got the notification from Instagram.
Wait, did he get injured that game? Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah, he did. He threw 6
That's
for
fine.
10, and then he got, I guess, injured.
Yeah, can't wait till we get to the Washington-Seattle game because we get to talk about Jaden Daniels.
Oh, dude, too soon.
Yeah.
I forgot that the Texans had a guy named Nick Chubb, and
Oh yeah.
I know he's a great player and everything, judging by the fact that he had 11 carries, averaging 3 yards a carry. But
He's fantastic.
Did CJ Stroud get injured on a run play? Because he had 2 carries for 12 yards.
I don't know. All I know is that CJ's out. I can't remember for what concussion.
Oh, ouch. So yeah. I mean, Bo Nix. What
Bo Nix
was there to say that hasn't already been said? He was less than 50% completion.
he needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Yeah. Yeah, judging by the fact that he went 18 for 37. 2 tutties and an interception. I mean, J.K. Dobbins rushing. Bo Nix rushed 3 carries for 36 yards. Are we sure he's not just like a halfback?
Yeah. That's fair.
Receiving game, not too great, but I mean, overall, a close enough game that it was definitely on the edge of your seats. Texans were, scored 3 in the first quarter, 9 in second when the Broncos scored. Yeah, okay. And then the Broncos went ahead and scored 11 points in the fourth quarter, coming back in the fourth quarter again. 33 points in a quarter, my ass. Sorry, I'm still butthurt. Listen,
I was about to say, Cyrus is still salty about the Broncos game.
My team's doing dog shit this year, and I love to jump on the Russell Wilson hate train. So, I this year, I'm an honorary Giants supporter. And that's only because I really like the dynamic that's Dart and Scatabo had, and, well...
It's on pause for a season.
It's like talking about a dead family member, where it's just like, Scatabo, bless his heart.
Yeah,
that man got disassembled like a Lego minifigure. All right.
Yeah, I remember seeing the injury, and I'm like, "Oh, it can't be that bad." And then he lifts his leg, and his foot's just flopping. I'm like, "Oh,
Scat, that's not what they mean when they say snap into a Slim Jim." Okay, Bears Bengals. How do you feel?
It's gonna be fun.
How do you feel about Bears Bengals?
As a Bears fan, I'd probably feel ecstatic. As a Bengals fan, I want to kill our fucking defensive coordinator. I'm not either, but if I'm a Bengals fan, I'm rioting. You guys had the lead. to end the game, and you let a Hail Mary, in essence, just right through. And would make me mad is Colston Loveland was surrounded by 3
He
defenders.
was.
He spun out of that and got the touchdown.
I remember I saw a still from it where he has the ball and he's like turning around and there's 2 guys literally sandwiching him. And the text is just, he scored a touchdown. Literally a 58-yard touchdown. Like, all they needed to do was fucking kick a field goal, right? And it would be game over. And they just needed to get within touchdown range, within field goal range touchdown. He gets a touchdown. 58-yard touchdown. Last play of the game with like no seconds left on 17 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, but still, like, no seconds. And what's funny is Bengals players, like the offensive guys, talking about how it's like, well, there's only so much we can do. It's like, everybody's like this, well, you could do more. I'm like this, they scored 42 points.
Yeah.
The defense needs to show up a little bit.
Scoring 42 points in itself is a feat. The Bears scoring 47? The Bears scoring 47 points.
Well, here's the fun thing. So, Joe Flacco, because I got to talk about this, because I found this out, 31 for 47, 470 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, right?
Yeah.
He did that with an injured shoulder.
Oh. Well, throwing shoulder or off shoulder?
I believe it was his throwing shoulder. Even if it's his off shoulder, you still use that to aim.
Yeah, you're still...
So he did all of that with an injured shoulder, and they still lost.
Yeah. 31, 470 passing yards. That's some shit I'd put up in superstar mode, dude.
Like, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, minus the interceptions, but that's just because I'm better. Holy shit. It's literally like, we scored a touchdown. Well, we answer. And it's just like, okay, well, then we score a field goal. Well, we score nope, that's a touchdown. Oh, God. Wow, it really was just back and forth. Holy shit.
It was.
Literally, this game is the epitome of just, it's not over till it's over. They had the same yards per play of 7.6. So no matter... average yard per play at 7.6 is basically, no matter what's happening, you are either right on the first down line, you're over it, or just a bit below it. Like, what?
It's nuts.
The Bengals having 7.6 yards per play, I can expect it, okay? I mean, while you may have veteran quarterback Joe Flacco, and I'm talking veteran like World War I veteran, because this man is older than dirt. Sure, 7.6 yards with some young receivers and a good arm, fine. 7.6 from the Bears against the Bengals, who were contenders? What? The Bears are 5-3, the Bengals are 3-6. What universe are we living in right now?
The fun one.
I agree with the one guy online, you know, the one that does the injury demon stuff?
Oh, yeah.
I agree with him in saying that Joe Burrow should have requested a trade.
It's not too late. Well, it is too late.
It is now, but...
at the end of the season, he can be like, I want out.
I think that maybe it's time to put him on a different team. Where would he even go? I don't know.
Well, he wouldn't go interconference because... obviously. The Cardinals? That's a good option.
You know what? I can see that.
Because they're probably going to get rid of Kyler at the end of the season.
Yeah, Kyler Murray. All right. Next game, Panthers-Packers. Packers, how? How?
Yes, first question. How do you screw that up?
You guys got bullied wearing your pajamas, all right? Like, how?
It's sweet justice for last week. They beat us in our pajamas.
Well, okay, your pajamas look disgusting, but like...
I know, but still.
How? Like, I can't get over it, man. How? To be fair, though, Panthers, I was just about to say they're on a tear, but they're 5-4, so I wouldn't exactly call that a tear.
But it's like the Bryce Young season where the coach is finally like, I have confidence in you. So he's getting through his progressions
Is
and
it?
he's becoming better and better each week. But like still, it's the Panthers. They have one receiving option. Granted, they have Rico Dowdle as a running back, which is fantastic.
Mhm.
And Taylor and but Bryce Young is still figuring out. So like Packers, how do you lose?
How do you lose
Especially
that?
after putting up, I think it was like 33 points or something against fucking Pittsburgh last week.
I need to look. Yeah, 35.
5.
This game, oh my god. Hang on. If it weren't for their game against the Eagles, this game would have been their lowest scoring game of the year so far. They went 40 for 40 against the Cowboys. Against the Eagles, they scored 10. Okay. Next is the fucking Panthers. They scored 13. Otherwise, it is 20 plus for the most part. Oh, wait, they scored 10 against the Browns. So I think maybe they just have a problem. Yeah, I think they just have a problem.
But
Don't know
yeah,
what the problem is, but
it's the Tomlin curse. Like every coach, like it seems like the Packers and the Steelers have the same problem. We play down to the opponent. And as one of those fans, like I said earlier, I want to murder the coaching staff when this happens.
hey, wait, hang
So
on.
I can
That
only
game I was
imagine Packers
quoting
fans. Yeah.
is the wild card round from last year. So, yeah, their lowest scoring game was against the Browns, 10 points, because I wasn't paying attention to what I was reading.
Yeah, you're fine.
But yeah, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
But no, they go up against the Eagles on Monday night this week. Oh,
Yeah, that should be fun.
shit. All right. Yeah, I mean, just how do you lose that? I think that's all that can be said is how do you lose that?
Yeah, how do you lose that?
Uh, Rams Saints.
Good expected win, Rams. Like, that's it. That's all we need to say. The
Yeah.
Saints are terrible.
Holy shit. Yeah, they are. What happened?
They don't have a quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
So they're trying like 15 different things.
What was their record last year?
It wasn't great. I know that much. 'Cause they
5 and
fired the quarter-
12? Holy
Yeah.
shit. So, you know what? I will write you guys down on my list for possible poverty franchise of the week. Wasn't you guys this week, but yeah, okay. Just expected win. Good job not blowing them out of the water.
They kind of did, but yeah.
I mean, they let them score 10 points. So,
Yeah, fair
did
enough.
Jags Raiders 30-29 with the Jags coming out on top in overtime.
Overtime, yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to give huge props to the Raiders here.
Oh yeah.
Who
No,
came
we
into this
have to.
game 2-5 and left
Oh.
2-6. Bless you.
Thank
But
you.
in overtime, I mean, Geno Smith 29 for 39, 284 yards. Like, dude,
Yeah.
I mean, how did the Jags let it happen? But
Because Trevor Lawrence didn't do anything.
okay, that's
23 for 34, 220 yards, 1 interception. He has no touchdowns. He ran it in twice. So, running wise, he was more effective than a passer.
Oh, and in overtime, they missed the extra point to lose the game.
Yep.
Oh,
That has to be crushing.
that is, especially being a Raiders fan. Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
I would hate that so much.
that is awful. Especially after your quarterback putting up like amazing numbers. Brock Bauer, 12 receptions for 127 yards. Ashton Genty.
Genty.
Okay, Genty. Like gentle,
Yeah.
but without the hole.
Yes.
13 carries, 42 yards. Still, like,
Yeah.
man, Trevor Lawrence, come on, man. I think Geno Smith put behind, or I should say, Geno Smith with some decent, downfield targets. Not saying his guys are bad. I mean, like I said, Brock Bowers, 12 receptions, but
Yeah, but still, he it's kind of lackluster. I get it.
yeah, they got a guy named Michael Mayer who, if he were to stand like Michael Myers, would be pretty funny. But yeah, they have Tyler Lockett.
Yeah.
Really?
The Titans released him, and then he signed with the Raiders.
What? And they just don't use him? Or is he on IR? Or like what's happening?
So he was signed this like last week in essence.
Oh, okay. So they just
But
didn't
he
have
was
him playing.
signed. Yeah, he signed kind of in the middle of the week. So instead of trotting him out there unprepared, they just said, "Hey, we're gonna hold off and do it that way." Which is
Respect.
why when the NFL does the trade deadline, it's a Tuesday, so the
Mm,
people who come in have time to practice with the team on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
that's nice, at least. Okay. So I mean, hey, maybe we'll actually see something from the Raiders coming soon. Wait, they cut Tyler Lockett? Really?
Yeah, the Titans cut Tyler Lockett
What did
because
they
he
need,
asked
cap
to be
space?
released.
Oh,
No, he
okay.
asked to be released, and they were like, "We're not going anywhere. Go ahead."
Good on them, actually. At least it's like putting someone out of their misery. Like, uh, Kansas City Chiefs versus Bills. I need to hear what you have to say about this because this is the one game this week that I actually watched all the way through, and man,
So I didn't watch it because I was stuck at work, but I do know one thing, and this one thing is a guiding light in the pathos of football.
yeah,
I will
Rashi
say
Rice shouldn't have a
that way.
driver's license.
Besides that, Kansas City needs a running back in order to be good, and also their defense is starting to look old.
Yeah, much like Travis Kelsey. Um,
Yeah, it's getting bad.
no disrespect towards Kelsey, but he took a hard hit in the end zone on a play, and they pulled him out for the next, or they pulled him out and sent him to the locker room to get checked out. Like, all right.
He's retiring after the season. We all know this.
Oh yeah, most definitely. He was gonna retire last season, but they lost the Super Bowl, and he's married to Taylor Swift. So they gotta try and win another one. And I emphasize try because they're now 5-4 on the season. This is not Kansas City numbers. I need to,
No,
I want to see who all did they play so far. The Bears, which they lost. Oh wait, that was preseason. Sorry, again, don't know how to read.
you're good.
Chargers, which they lost. Eagles, which they lost. They beat the Giants, and I think that was that's week 3. That's when they subbed or they just got rid of Wilson. Uh
Yeah.
Beat the Ravens, got beat by the Jags, beat the Lions, beat the Raiders 31-0. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. And then the
Yeah.
Raiders, all right, anyway. Beat the Commanders and then got beat by the Bills. They have to go up against the Broncos, who are going to score however many points in the fourth quarter necessary to win.
Right.
They got to go up against the Colts, which, I mean, Daniel Jones, okay, sure, Indiana Jones, he's got this. They go up against the Cowboys, which is a wash. They go up against the Texans, which is a wash. Okay, then Chargers, Titans, Broncos, Raiders.
Yeah,
If
they
the
don't-
Raiders have Lockett as well as their other deep threat, I mean, that may be a
It's
game.
possible.
Yeah.
It's possible.
But still, like, seeing this schedule and knowing who they won and who they lost to, I think you're right in saying that it is an aging team. Last year would have had to have been their year, but I think the cracks are starting to form. Also, dude, Patrick Mahomes got fucking dumpstered this game, and it was fucking hilarious to watch. Dude, I started laughing my ass off when he got, like, I'd love to call it hit sticked, but this man, essentially, it looks like he got thrown a hospital ball because he got hit so hard it knocked the Kermit voice right out of him, I swear to God. I watched his fucking head dribble off the ground. Oh, dude,
Well,
it was,
there was.
Picasso.
Did you see the intentional grounding penalty
Yes.
on Kansas City?
Okay. Now, this game was a fun game of penalties. I do remember that much because I kept walking into my kitchen to grab a pretzel stick, laughing my ass off whenever a penalty came out. But that intentional grounding one, I saw it. I saw the play happen. I saw the ball go out. And in my head, I went, isn't that intentional grounding? And then you see them standing there colluding. Then they throw the flag. And then you see Patrick Mahomes. He does a signal like somebody hit his arm. He's saying that, he got hit, essentially, is what he's trying to show the refs. And I'm like, okay.
Right.
And then they replay it, and there's nobody fucking near him when he throws the ball. He lets the ball go. The ball is flying, and then he gets hit. Which, I mean, it's right in like that gray area for roughing the passer, but it also just looks like that because it's slow-mo.
Right.
And the ball goes out. And I'm like, dude, I literally screamed. Or I shouldn't say screamed. I yelled in my house. And I was just like, you prick. That's not, like, he didn't hit you for shit. And then the announcers are like, oh, so he's basically, like, they're awfully quiet, I have to say. They're awfully quiet. And then they say about, like, oh, well, maybe the ball got tipped. And, okay, sure enough, you watch the footage back. Yes, it got tipped. And...
Right. And
yeah,
what I find funny...
Andy Reid tries to challenge it, and they're like, yeah, you can't challenge this call.
Right. And what I find even more funny is Kansas City Chiefs fans are like, that was a bullshit call, blah, 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 blah. And now everybody on the internet is looking at their cameras who do like morning shows and stuff about sports, and they're all like, yeah, you get so many of those a season, please shut up.
It's just, yeah, how does it feel? Like, dude, I have to say, first off, trying to challenge that, okay, I get it, because you probably saw it. Second off, the ref saying it's not challengeable is funny, because I guess, what is it, pass interference can be challenged, but intentional grounding can't. And if somebody had hit him, it could have been pass interference or adjacent, but since it wasn't, it can't. That seems like some bullshit with all the technology they have now. They have fucking sensors inside of the ball. You'd think that somebody upstairs would be like, hey, yo, guys, the ball got tipped. Pick up your flag and just pretend it never happened. But no.
Well, no, because
they forgot to pay the refs. The refs want to refs want to raise. That's what it was. The refs want to raise.
Jesus. All right.
Hawks Commanders.
Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, I'm a bit of a Seahawks guy, you know what I mean? I only say that because I play them on Madden 24. That's it. Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I was about to say, we got to talk about the inverse of this. The Hawks did good, but we got to talk about what happened to Jaden.
Yo, Jaden, my guy. Yo, man to man, right here, you know, sit down, look me in the eye, crack open a cold one, I don't care. When the white girls talk about pop sockets, I don't believe that's exactly what they mean.
You didn't go there. Oh my god.
Dude, I can
this man has a dislocated elbow, and you're gonna be that way.
Dislocated? The other half of his arm's in a different area code.
Like Jesus,
dude,
I watched the.
I almost saw his bone come out. Like, I can tell you what color this guy's fucking. I can't even. I can tell you what color his fucking bones are.
I was watching the play, and everybody goes like this. This is a horrible injury, and I'm watching it. I'm like, this doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look that bad. Then all of a sudden, I just see. I'm like, oh!
What a weird way to find out you're double jointed.
Exactly.
Like, oh, dude.
I can still throw, coach.
Thankfully, though, it wasn't his throwing arm, right? It was his
no,
other
I
arm.
think it was his. I think it was his off arm.
I mean, he probably still could throw. It's just he wouldn't be able to know where he was pointing.
But he broke his arm. It's broken. We all know it's broken.
Yeah.
He's out for the season. Everybody goes like this. We'll have to wait and see. I'm like this. He's out for the season.
Yeah, that's gonna take time to heal, man. Ugh. It hurts, man. And I mean,
the thing about
it's not even that he wasn't doing bad either. 16 for 22, 153 yards. Granted, an interception. Sure, I'll give him that. But like,
still,
ouch. Wait,
it wasn't terrible.
When did this injury happen in the game?
Right towards the end.
Okay, because I see no one else on the team for passing. So did they just like just give the game up, I guess?
Kind of. I think it was like 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Oh god.
And I think Mariota was in there for a little bit, but I think either he ran it or
Google, why does the scoring summary not give me the point in which a man's arm just disintegrated? Like,
yeah, it was bad.
What?
But yeah, it had to be towards like the end of the game. I think they just kneeled it out at a certain point.
What is Washington's kicker's name? Matt Gay? That is amazing. This man is my new favorite player, right next to Michael Penix Jr.
Oh, Matt Gay. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
him on my fantasy team.
Of course you do.
I couldn't get Boswell. I had to pick up a kicker.
That's fair enough. Uh, instead of Voldemort, what do we got? I mean,
Well, he's not even
passing.
listed.
Well, yeah, fair enough. Jaden Daniels rushing yards.
Let's not.
Well, okay. Do they consider a broken arm a point of contact?
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna
They
drop
should
it.
at this point.
This is how I respond to trauma. I just watched another man be able to fist his own butthole easier, and yeah. Oh.
Oh my god.
Cardinals Cowboys. Hey.
Cardinals. Congrats
job.
on winning. This is going to be the segue into the trade deadline. I have a feeling because this would be the perfect segue. Cowboys.
What the fuck?
Your offense is fantastic. Again, I'm going to reiterate what I said for the Bengals. Where's your defense?
The Packers.
The Packers at least have a defense occasionally. The Cowboys never do.
Well, no, because Micah Parsons, right?
Well, yes, but
Yeah.
they made the trade expecting the defense to be the defense, and I get there's defensive injuries, but you don't have an excuse because Baltimore has defensive injuries, the Niners have defensive injuries, every team has a defensive injury going on.
Yeah.
The Broncos are without Patrick Surtain II, the best corner in the league, and all this, and you can't be like, oh well, because we don't have Trevon Diggs, we're not good. You can't say that. You need to work on that.
Yeah. So wait, so I'm seeing that the Cowboys traded for the Bengals, right? For Logan Wilson.
Okay, yeah. Perfect segue. Yes.
Yeah. So I remember that's the skit that I was watching about how they're like, yeah, we picked up some bad defensive players, and it's like, wait, we can pick up good ones, and then they went ahead and just stole Quinnen Williams from the Jets. All right,
because the Jets were doing a fire sale. They sent Quinnen Williams to Dallas. They sent Sauce Gardner to the Colts.
But who did they not let out? That's right.
Yeah, Brees Hall is stuck, and so is Garrett Wilson.
That poor man, Brees Hall. Wait, you said Garrett Wilson? I saw a picture that said the Jets traded Garrett Wilson to the local McDonald's for a 6-piece and a half eaten medium fry, and I think that is just a perfect cap.
That's how most people view it.
If you weren't with us for the first 4 rebuilds, then you aren't with us for the 5th.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, the poor guys.
Okay. I'm going to talk about the trade deadline in the sense of my favorite team and in the sense of your favorite team. Trade deadline comes up. Baltimore actually does something. It wasn't nationally posted, but Baltimore posted it.
Yeah, they acquired the Titans, the Draymond Jones.
Yes, the linebacker. Yeah. So good for Baltimore. I'm very happy for you guys because you guys do need that defensive willpower in the backfield. So you need some, depth. Pittsburgh. Straight at you. Straight at the organization.
Asleep at the wheel.
I'm going to cock a shotgun if I don't fucking get a wide receiver 2 next year. I'm not joking. You guys said we're going to be aggressive in the wide receiver market, and then all of a sudden, nothing. You were quieter than crickets. Murder. There were so many wide receivers on the market. You let all of them go to different teams. You let Jacoby Myers go to the fucking Jaguars. You let Rashid Shaheed from the Saints go to the fucking Seahawks. And those teams got in return were 4th and 5th and 6th rounders.
Ooh. So they were basically nothing. Free.
Yes. And all I heard from insiders in the building about Pittsburgh, they're like this. They're holding down the fort because in perspective, they feel like those picks aren't worth the receiver for only 2 more months of the season. And they go like this, and they're basing it off the George Pickens trade, and I'm like this. That's great. I don't care. We can't fucking get the ball downfield because everybody's double covering DK.
Yeah.
Give up the
Yeah.
picks. We have 2 4th rounders and 3 3rd rounders. I'm pretty sure we could have done some shit with those.
Most definitely.
And then
Jesus
we could have a
Christ.
wide receiver too.
Yeah.
Also, bravo to the Colts. I didn't say that when I said
Hang
that they
on.
traded for Sauce Gardner.
We're getting there because that's gonna lead into it.
Okay.
Dolphins
All right. Go
trade,
ahead.
Jalen Phillips to the Eagles.
I
Good
wanted
job.
to kill Howie Roseman is just Emperor Palpatine of the NFL at this point.
Just give the Eagles more players. Yeah.
At this point, just hand them the trophy.
No, don't hand them the trophy. Push their tush to the trophy.
That's going to be banned at the end of the season. I can foresee it
There's
now.
no way it isn't. Do you know how uninteresting it is to watch them be 3 yards from a line on like a 2nd and 3 and then just keep shoving their hands up another man's ass? Like,
Not just that.
I don't care how much your QB can bench, man. Let him throw the ball more than 12 times.
Not just that. The offensive line always false starts on that, and nothing ever gets done about it.
And then they'll point to other teams trying the tush push and be like, you guys only want it banned because you can't do it the same way we can. It's like, yeah, because they're trying not to false start. Because the one team that did try and do a tush push the way Eagles does it, a flag came right out and it was a false start. And I need you to understand that when I saw that play, I think it was the Bills.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
And when that play came out, I sat there in silence and I looked at my mother and I went, that's going to have some uproar. And she goes, why? And I'm like, because the Eagles false start harder than that and they get no flags. And she looks at me, she goes, okay. And I'm like, and they do it every game, multiple times. And she goes, oh.
Yeah. It's gonna be banned at the end of the season. Because it was close last year, because they needed 22 votes to ban it, and they got 20.
Yeah.
So it was extremely close.
Yeah. So I mean, okay, give more to the Eagles. Jaguars trading for Raiders wide receiver Jacoby Myers.
Yes,
Okay,
like
so
I
take
really
another
wish
threat.
that was us, but
Yeah, whatever.
it's fine. I'll get over it at some point.
I'll get over it. Now, Cowboys and the Jets, or sorry, Cowboys and the Colts, both basically just stealing the Jets, right? Jesus Christ. So the Jets are receiving another 2 first-round picks. I think they got from the Jets a 22 or a 25 and a 26 first rounder, and then I think they picked up either a 25 or a 26 from the Cowboys, I think. Or maybe it was a 26 and a 27 from the Colts.
So yeah, it's the Colts gave them 2 first-rounders. It was 2026, which is this upcoming draft, and 2027.
Right, and they got a 2025 from the Cowboys for Quinnen Williams.
No, they got a 2027.
Oh, yeah.
They got a 2nd-rounder this year from the Cowboys.
Right,
for this upcoming draft, and then the year after that, they have a 1st-rounder.
Which leads me into saying that congratulations, Jets. You are my poverty franchise of the week.
I knew
guys
it was going to be the Jets.
Made some of the dumbest decisions I think I have ever seen. I saw a graphic that was perfect for this, and it was the the Family Guy like mystery box.
Oh yeah.
Where it's just like, man, why would I want this all-pro cornerback when I can have the mystery box? It could be anything. It could be an all-pro cornerback. Like, dude, what?
To be fair, I was going to make an argument for the Browns, but then I realized that they had a bye week this week, so there's no argument really.
Right. Dude, Jets, come on, guys. Like, this week, dude, come on. I get it, but it hurts my brain hole.
Yeah.
Just, okay.
No, that's fair.
Yeah. So, what, now you have no defense to go along with your no offense?
Hey, I'd rather that. And then the interim GM is like, we'll use those picks for good things. It's like, yeah, but you're not going to be here to make those picks?
Yeah, I have a weird feeling that the Jets are going to be one of the lowest scoring teams and lowest scored on teams, if that makes sense. Because I feel
Yeah.
like they might try and beef up their defense. That or they're just going to pull an approach like the fucking Bengals, where it's like, why do we need to stop them from scoring points if we can just score more points than them? And it's like, that's not how the game works. You shouldn't be like averaging 100 points between both teams per game. That's not, no.
Yeah, no. It should be much different.
Why is your
I
highlight
can't.
reel 22 minutes? Oh, because we always scored. What?
It's chaotic. I
Yeah.
swear.
So I mean, hey, Ravens acquire Draymond Jones. I mean, yeah, that still though, the Jets basically just emptying everything. Like it must go. Fire sale, 50% off everything.
Well, here's the thing. I wanted to call it a fire sale after like seeing the
Yeah.
Sauce Gardner and him get and the defensive tackle Quinn and Williams got traded. I wanted to call it a fire sale. But then I read something and it goes like this. The Jets took a calls for Garrett Wilson and Brees Hall, and their asking price was astronomical for the talent that they
Yeah.
possessed, and they were in essence turning down people at the door. Like Brees Hall was a high asking price. Garrett Wilson, it was like, we're not trading him. Fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like if you're gonna be that team where it's like, well, we're gonna get some first rounders, you can't take the assets that people want and be like, no, or hey, 5 first rounders for this running back.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
It was pretty bad. Um Yeah. So, okay, now I could see if maybe these first round picks were all in a year. How many seasons is it going to take you guys to build a team? Judging by the fact that you got a second rounder this year and a bunch of first rounders the following years. So, like, guys, what are we doing? Like, what is happening? It's like, yeah, yeah,
I mean, I
yeah.
think they don't know what they're doing.
And what was it? What was it? It was the Colts, because the Colts are being managed by what's her name, right?
Oh yeah, Carly Earlsay.
Yeah, because her, what was it? Her dad used to run the team, I think it was.
Yeah, Jim died this past off season.
Right. So she basically
So
took over for him. I saw a picture of her that was black and white and it just said "fuck them picks."
well, she stands on this. I don't know if you know this, but she stands on the sidelines
And
and she has a
watches.
headset on everything, and she's listening to play calls and stuff. And she's like, I just want to make sure that like they're not full of bullshit because she's been around this game her whole life in essence.
Yeah, and she's been on the sidelines of these games pretty long as well. People are acting like this is her first year. They're like, "Oh, well, she's just trying to live up to her dad." It's like, well, actually, she's been there with her dad pretty much the whole time. So
Yeah, her dad
like,
used to sit in the box and she would stand on the sideline. Because once her dad was like, hey, I'm gonna give it to you three, because he has 3 daughters and they
mhm,
all own a stake in the Colts.
that's
But
beautiful.
Carly owns the biggest
Well,
stake.
probably because he's like, I'm gonna give you guys this, and she went, I take that as a challenge. And
And
she, I mean, I understand, like, people are be like, oh, well, she'll just micromanage everybody. But at the same time, think about it this way: would you rather have like a GM or something, or not GM, but like an owner who cares and is on the sidelines playing, essentially playing the game, just like a
right.
second head coach, but not as heavy-handed?
Well,
Or like, what do you guys want?
it's not even like she's micromanaging. She's listening to make sure that like
Hmm.
they're not full of bullshit and stuff.
I
And if she gets the sense that they are, she can fire them. And her exact words were, "I do it because I want to make sure that I understand everything. I want to make sure that person's not full of bullshit. Because if you're going to be paying this person millions upon millions of dollars, you need to make sure that they know what they're
yeah,
doing."
I bet I bet good money that she also probably listens in when they review tape as a team, like the player meetings
100%.
and stuff. I know that she's standing in the back corner with her arms crossed, just listening, and she's probably wearing a t-shirt while doing it, because I just feel like that's the energy that she radiates of looking at watching over this team. But
She, I,
it's a turn for the better for the Colts, honestly, because they have somebody like strong-headed with the very no bullshit attitude. So I mean,
Right. And their head coach is, I love their head coach. Shane Steichen, I think it is. Yeah, Shane Steichen. I love him because there's a video of him when he was mic'd up
Yeah.
and he's on the sideline correcting the refs when they make a mistake. Literally, the refs called a penalty and he's like, it's 15, guys, come on.
It was
And
probably a
I'm like,
penalty on their
oh,
team too. He's probably like,
he's
guys,
like,
that's 15.
he's shouting at the refs like, that's a bullshit call. And I'm like, this is the kind of coach you want on the sideline.
It's beautiful.
It is.
All right, so week 10.
No, here we go.
We're gonna skip right to it. All right. I mean,
All
unless
right.
there's anything else you want to talk about that happened this week, but I
No,
think we've
because
covered most of it.
yeah, I'm already frustrated about the trade deadline, but that's fine.
A lot of popping, a lot of locking. Fuck them picks. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Um, tomorrow night, prime time, Thursday Night Football on Prime. Raiders Broncos. Now, mind you, the Raiders did just get Lockett. So, who do you have for the upcoming Raiders Broncos game? Friendly reminder for everybody out there. Broncos are currently 7-2. Raiders are going 2-6 right now. But they did have a close game last week. So, what's your thoughts?
I'm going to go with the Broncos because the Broncos still have majority of their defense to stop the Raiders, the Geno-led Raiders. I don't think Lockett being on the field gives them much more versatility to actually win this game against the Broncos defense that has been playing very close to lights out.
Hear me out, though.
I'm
You just
listening.
stop the Broncos in the fourth quarter and you win. This is the theme.
You know, you got a
okay?
point.
It's just they
You
score enough
have a
points in the
point.
fourth quarter to just win. Wait, where are they playing? This will affect who I
Mountain
pick.
High or Mile High. They're playing in Denver.
Oh, then yeah, the Broncos win.
Yeah.
It's yeah, no. I'm not even gonna like try and yeah, no, Broncos win.
Dictate that with a response.
Yeah. Sunday night, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. What are they playing overseas?
Germany.
Oh, yes, they are. That is a word that I don't know. Stadion? Oh, it's probably German. It's a German word.
It is.
Olympiastadion.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, Colts or Falcons?
Falcons 3-5, Colts 7-2, but they're playing in Germany. I'm gonna give it to the Colts.
I will agree with you on that, not because of like where they're playing or who they're playing, just because I believe the Colts will be very angry at the fact that they just lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Fair, but don't you think that would drive them a bit more?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm picking the Colts.
Oh,
Because
right.
like I feel like they're
Sorry.
gonna fucking obliterate the fucking Falcons.
I was gonna say, I
'Cause
was
they're just
looking at the
bad.
Falcons schedule and I'm like, they just played. No, they didn't. Yeah, okay. Jets, Browns. It doesn't care where they're playing. The Jets literally just traded away their team. They're going to have probably like they're gonna have varsity players out on the field at this point.
Well,
Their practice
yeah,
squad's gonna be scarecrows.
I was gonna pick the Browns too, but I was gonna be like this. So who you taking in the cripple fight? Because like
Yeah.
both teams aren't good.
Wheelchair crutches. Which do you pick? I pick crutches.
I'm taking the Browns.
Yeah, the Browns. Oh, Jesus Christ. Cripple fight. No, that's exactly right. Panthers, Saints? Panthers.
Yeah, it's Panthers.
Yeah, it's
100%.
Pats, Bucks.
I'm gonna go with Bucks.
You have no faith in Drake May?
No, I have. May's good, but I have more faith in Baker Mayfield.
Ooh. Then I think we're split on this because I'm picking the Pats.
All right.
Unfortunately, I want to see the Patriots in another Super Bowl, and that's gonna get me shot. Please don't
Yeah,
mail me a
it
pipe
is.
bomb. I just think it would be really funny to have like Patriots Ravens, even though I know that's not gonna happen. Speaking
Okay.
of Ravens Vikings,
Vikings. I'm going to go with
the purple one.
exactly. I'm gonna go with Baltimore. I hate saying that as a Steelers fan, but
I'm gonna go with Baltimore. They're at US Bank Stadium.
yeah, in Minnesota.
Oh, so they're away.
Yeah.
Hon. Yeah, okay. I'll give that to I'll give that to Baltimore. Saying that as a Ravens fan, just going, yeah, I'll give that to him. Just feels right, especially this season. It's just like, yeah, okay, sure, fine, whatever.
You can have it.
Yeah, King Henry lost his crown, so I mean he's
Yeah.
running a bit more, but goddamn, dude. Bills Dolphins, everybody say it together.
Bills.
Bills, yes.
Yes.
Um,
Dolphins got nothing.
I kind of want to do an over under on what the Dolphins are going to score this game with you.
3.
I, I was gonna say over under 10, and I'm gonna
Under.
put it because that would either be like 4 field goals or a touchdown and a field goal. And over under setting an over under at 10 on a football game is diabolical.
Especially when one of you is going under.
Under. Yeah, I think that we'd both take the under on that. Okay, now
It's the
Bills
fucking Bills.
over under 42.
Over.
Giants Bears.
Bears.
Fuck you.
I have faith. Okay, I have faith in Jackson Dart. I don't got faith in the rest of that team.
You know what? Yeah. Okay, how about this? Jackson Dart Bears.
I'll choose Dart.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, get this man something. I mean, offensive line's credit, they keep a pocket, and he stays in it. Just give him something to throw to. And please stop making him rush. He learned how to run from Scatterboo, and he gets shorter every time he runs the ball.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I'll take Giants on that, just because I think Giants versus Bears. I kind of know deep down that the Bears are going to win, but if the Giants pull it off, I'm going to be like, ha, told you so.
Texans, I think I told you so.
Texans Jaguars, I think, is... Would it be wrong if I called it like the Millennial Bowl?
Yeah.
Because of like you got what? CJ Stroud versus Tyler Lawrence. Oh, no, you're right. He is out. Damn.
So it's Davis Mills, which makes me take the Jags on this one.
Yeah, I think the Jags got it. Watch, he's gonna, Trevor Lawrence is gonna fumble the ball, pick it up, and run it in for like an 8-yard touchdown again. I still can't believe that happened.
That was the funniest thing.
Wasn't it against the Chiefs?
Fell down, picked it up, and then ran it in.
Yeah, it was against the Chiefs, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was the last play of the game. It's what made them win.
It's beautiful because even in the replay, one of the defensive guys was just kind of standing there.
He's like, I think the play's dead.
If he would have rushed, he could have got around the outside and just completely tackled Trevor Lawrence, but he didn't.
He could have.
Yeah, he could have. He just stood there.
Yeah.
Cardinals Seahawks, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Seahawks, because the Cardinals only have Jacoby Brissett.
Fair
and Seattle's
enough.
Still healthy.
Yeah, I'll take the Hawks on that. Also, I'll take the Jags as well. I don't know if I said. Lions Commanders. Lions.
Yeah, Lions. Because Jaden Daniels is out for the season, so they really don't have much.
Popcorn. Rams Niners.
I'm going to take the Rams.
Yeah. I mean, the Niners is basically just a nursing home at this point. I'm going to take the Rams, but I want an over-under on the injuries that the San Francisco is going to face. Yeah, I'm thinking over-under of 2.
I'm going to say under.
Hopefully under.
I'm going to say under. Actually, I don't think there's much more that can go out, so.
Okay, then I'll set the bar instead lower. Over-under 0.
Over.
Yeah, okay. I think that the 49ers have a chance this season to be the first team to not have enough guys to take the field. They
gotta start signing people.
Yeah, does the NFL have laws against, or not laws, but rules against like offensive guys playing on the defense?
No, you can do it because Travis Hunter, who is also injured for the Jags, but that's not that big of a hit. He does it. He plays corner and wide receiver, so you can do it.
Wild. I thought you were gonna say like, outside linebacker and like, no, you're corner and. God damn, this guy's stamina has to be off the charts. I pray for his life. Yeah, no, I think the Rams are gonna take that one away. For some reason, it has the game preview for that one for
I
me
saw that.
as the Eagles in Green Bay,
Yeah,
which is
and
beautiful.
I was like, maybe it's a glitch and it's just the wrong picture. No,
No,
it's the same video.
yeah, I think it's because they can't record inside hospitals. Um,
Probably.
Chargers Steelers. I know you basically have the Steelers, but
I have to. If our defense, okay, I don't have to. I can go with the Chargers because I do like the Chargers' fucking offensive game plan a little bit. Problem is they're missing both of their tackles, and the Steelers' defense finally woke up. So if we're still awake for that game, granted it's at 8:20, and most of our guys are 30 years old, so they might be a little sleepy. Um, but I
Perk
do think
Rogers.
if our defense stays as good as it was last week, I'll take us over the Chargers, who are missing like 2 quarters of their offensive line.
Everybody out there, just know that if the Steelers start playing better offensively in the second half, Aaron Rodgers needs to be drug tested because that man popped a perk in the locker room. That, or he's just going to be high off that ayahuasca and just going insane in the membrane in the pocket.
Well, we do play in California, so I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to get that stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff burns there.
Yeah.
Eagles Packers Monday Night Football prime time, baby. Eagles Packers.
I'm gonna take the Eagles just because of who they just traded for. They're coming off a bye week, I believe. I think. I don't know though.
Are they? Let me see. Uh yeah, they are. Because their last
Yeah.
game was the 26th against the Giants, which was last
Yeah.
week. So yeah, they have a bye week, or the week before. Then this last week was a bye week. Now this coming week
Yeah.
they play the Packers.
Yeah. So just because
Damn.
of based off of them being rested and having new faces, because they didn't just trade for that. They didn't just trade for Jalen Phillips. They also traded for a corner.
Oh man, yeah. It's wild, man. I think you're right though. Yeah, I'm gonna give that to the Eagles too, but I really hope the Packers can mount a comeback. Cause how can you lose that? Sorry, still not over it.
Like me with the damn fucking Packers game. Jesus.
I wonder how Daniel Jones feels knowing that his organization is going all in on him. Like,
I bet it's a little terrifying because
yeah.
this is the first time it's happened.
Where is it that Daniel Jones? Where did he come from? I can't remember. Was it the Giants?
So yeah, he went from the Giants to Minnesota,
Mm,
and then he went to the Colts after Minnesota.
gotcha. Yeah, I saw a video online that it was talking. I think it was Daniel Jones, where it was saying about how yeah, it was about how the Giants Daniel Jones talks to the Colts Daniel Jones, like the Green Goblin mask.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you're nothing without me. Think about it. What do you have? And I think that perfectly sums that up. But
Yeah.
man, I don't
Can't
know.
disagree with you on that.
Packers, Eagles. Yeah, I give that to Eagles. Man, what a hell of a week. This season has been insane with injuries.
It has been.
So,
And people are saying this is proof that we need 2 bye weeks.
And also maybe real grass fields instead of turf.
Yeah. And also, colleges should not be able to play on the same field as an NFL team.
You're only saying that because Pitt's complaining about you guys tearing up their field, all right?
They don't need to have a good if they want to play on a good field, they can go build their field somewhere else.
If they want to go play on a good field, they should go play on a basketball or a baseball field.
I'm tired of meh. We were here first. I think. I don't know. I don't care.
I don't know. I thought your guys' stadium got like destroyed or whatever, and you moved into theirs, or you guys joint ventured on one. I don't know. I just know people. There was a big discourse online, and did you hear? This is side news. Since they're coming to you guys for the draft this year, right? They're going to Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think there's talks of like a $500 million or $50 million renovation to the stadium.
Yes. They're gonna put more seats in.
Yeah. For what fans? Whoa! The silence is deafening.
For what fans?
Yeah. I
mean, it's getting to that point, so.
yeah, I think that I might start washing my hands with a terrible towel. Anyway, I think that pretty much wraps it up for this
Don't you
week.
dare disgrace the terrible towel. That curses your team. I hope you know that.
Yeah, I know, dude. The terrible towel will curse literally anybody. Yeah, okay.
God.
Well, I can't wait for all of our predictions to be wrong and for the Jets to beat the Browns.
If they do, it's because the Browns decided that they're going to start using Wildcat, and they just keep missing throws.
Listen, if the Jets beat the Browns, I will eat an entire pineapple, and I hate pineapples. But
I'll do the one chip challenge.
there is no way that the Jets beat the Browns. And I need you to understand that in us saying this, the Browns are going to be 2-7 next week, and we're both going to have to sit here in silence. Like,
In silence, I have to eat. I just said I'll do the one chip challenge.
Yeah, and I have to eat a whole ass pineapple, my guy.
I think there's limitations to that. I think I'm not going to make you eat the core, but yeah, or the skin.
Me sitting there chewing on like the leaves that come out of the top, just ha.
I say you don't have to eat the core.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm calling that there because Christ on a bike. All right, well, I guess see you next week for the love of God.
All right, I'll see you next week, boss Hoss.
Bye.
Bye.